What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another War Thunder video. Today I'm in a special event. This is the War in Mid-Air event that is going on. Actually, I believe it's right now there's one going on. But this particular match is from when it initially ran on February 21st. You get to choose between two sides. You get Germany, which gets airplanes. And then you have Americans and Russians, which are in the ground, or on the ground, excuse me. They're all in self-propelled anti-aircraft guns. So there's a lot of M13s, M16s, and all kinds of stuff down there. As the German pilot, you want to use your Stukas to bomb all of the AAAs, as well as the heavy tanks and medium tanks that are inside that little circle. Now, from a strategic point or perspective, you want to kill all of those tanks first, and then force all of the SPAAs, self-propelled anti-aircraft guns, towards the circle so that everyone's in a small area. However, I don't really care. I'm just looking to blow some people up, and I believe this is the B2 model of the Ju-87, and its bomb load pretty much sucks. It has one 250 kilogram bomb and four 50 kilogram bombs. So your bomb load isn't all that impressive. And of course, it doesn't help that I'm a pretty sucky bomber to begin with. I don't bomb very much. Being an effective bomber, it takes practice, just like using or becoming an effective fighter. Finally got our bombs back up. SPAA is on the move. I love that siren. It honestly reminds me of the early days of me in War Thunder, using the Stukas on the arcade ground attacks, or ground attack missions. And you may notice that this is actually arcade flight models and everything. So everything, mid-air reloads and flight models and all that kind of stuff. So that just adds a little bit more fun to the mode, the War in Mid-Air, I believe it's called. So far I managed to take out two guys. I'm still in my first plane. I've flown this particular match a couple of times, and quite frankly, it's a really hit and miss kind of a situation where sometimes you get into a match where the enemy team is remarkably good at aiming their anti-aircraft guns, and then you get some matches that they're just terrible. So it's pretty much like a regular War Thunder match where it's very hit and miss, and you never know what kind of a match you're going to get into. I saw some comments on Reddit that that said that this was very one-sided, and I didn't experience that at all. I found it to be very close to a 50-50 win percentage for Americans or Germans, just depending on what kind of teammates you had. Some guys weren't all that good. Some guys didn't care. Some just wanted to be trolls and shoot one another. Managed to take down that Key V1. We're starting to... Oh, there we go. Kill assist. We got 14 seconds before the bombs are up again. You see, my teammates are starting to focus on those tanks that are inside that circle. Once those are popped, all the SPAAs, the player-controlled ones, will come towards the center and will be easier to focus on, because they'll have to be within that circle in order to cap the zone. I love that siren. That would be absolutely terrifying. I only got a hit. I suck at bombing. But at least I'm willing to admit it. There's no attempts of hiding anything. Oh, that AAA is getting awfully close. I've taken some damage to the fuselage, but nothing critical so far. I've managed to avoid most of the most damaging shots to the engine, or of course to the pilot. I haven't gotten all the way down to like treetop level. Only that once on that last run I got pretty low. I've been trying to stay up. I find that the lower you go, the more susceptible you are to enemy flak. Come on. We're going in, boys. Can we get him? Got one. Oh, he got me. There's no putting out that fire. And of course, this machine guns, that just isn't going to work. Of course, it doesn't help that I crashed into a building. Alright, D3, this one's got a little bit bigger bombs. Got one 500 and two 250s. I want to get as much altitude as I can. See, I got machine guns again. There's no cannons, unfortunately. The D5 model of the Ju-87 isn't available, or at least it wasn't in this first round of tests of the event. It could be in the event that's on now, or it could be in a future version. But in this version, the D5 wasn't an available plane. I did try the duck. I didn't find the duck to be particularly useful, and the reason being, you have to go at a very low altitude. I find low altitude attacks to be almost a suicide mission against these all these self-propelled anti-aircraft guns. Taking out the Stukas, the Ju-87s proved to be a lot more successful in all my matches. Anytime I took out either the Duck or the BF-110, it tended to ended pretty poorly for me. Trying to get this last, I believe this is the last heavy tank. I want to get all those guys in towards that circle so that they're easy to go after. There we go. That's probably not the last one. There's one more down there. Damn it. I miscounted. That's alright, we'll get him. Oh, speak of the devil. That finishes off all of those interior tanks. Now all the anti-aircraft guns will have to come into that circle in order to cap it. Let's see, we got B starting to cap. They still have Alpha. They're gonna have to move into Bravo in order to cap that. And that's our cue to move in and attack all the guys at Alpha. This is where things get dangerous. If I don't pull up just in time, I could actually crash. Or, of course, low altitude bombing has proven to be very difficult and very risky. This anti-aircraft is all over me. He did get a couple of hits on me, but no fires, thankfully. See, Captain Bravo is getting the ticket counter to go back into our favor just a little bit. They no longer have Alpha capped. If they want to cap Alpha, they're going to have to move all of their flat guns into that zone. Once they do that, we can descend and kill them all. Wow, that was a nice bomb. Just as mine. I reloaded and this guy's shooting me. Oh, that was a hit. He's getting awfully close. Couple of hits. Oh, took another hit. More hits. Bombs away. And he moved. The son of a bitch moved. Oh, of course these piddly little machine guns aren't going to do anything. If I can get him distracted, keep him busy, maybe my teammate will be able to bomb him. Oh, he flipped it. Whoops. And of course, my bombs are about ready to reload. We'll be able to finish this guy off. 2, 1, bombs away. Got him. He couldn't move then. Once you flip your anti-aircraft tank or gun like that, you can't right yourself up. You need the help of someone. There's only 2 guys left, and I think one of them is out of vehicles. This guy's managed to spawn back in. He's focusing his fire on me, just a little bit under me with all of his shots. Oh, he caught me there. He's managed to get me. I'm just trying to bide some time while the bombs reload. Oh, my engine's hot, burning up. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, but he's dead. I'm about to be dead. Look at that fire. Holy cow. Oh, engine's dead. This thing is a smoking wreck. Team's out of a vehicle. It's about time. Managed to keep this thing up just long enough in order to get the victory. And deny the guy a kill, actually. This event's a lot of fun. I highly recommend the War in Midair. Definitely check it out if it's ongoing right now. It's definitely a lot of fun to play. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care, guys.